Alright, this is Hans speaking. Hi. I promised MT to check this color change on HA and what we can do with that new tool, as he calls it. So I checked it and I took only that Friday, as it was very volatile, and this is what I saw, what I found out, and I will show you everything. Actually, the color changes 4 times. It changed it at 9:58, which you will see at the moment here. Then it changed again at 10:09, so almost like 1 hour later. It changed from green to red. Then it changed at 11:18 room time. We're talking here about room time, so it's another hour later from red to green. And then it's changed again at 11:26 from green to red. Altogether it gave 7 trades. Most of these trades, they were taken only a few seconds or a 1.5 minute, and I think they're just taking a little bit longer than 1 minute, and those 7 trades gave together 578 pips. Okay, let's go. So 9:58, the first change comes. That's green, and I just speed that up here a little bit. And like MT said, we need to wait until this PI price action is coming down to the BB band again before we can take a trade after that color change. And he also mentioned that within the next 5 or 10 or 15 minutes we will have a change and we will have a trade. Okay, so let's have a look. I speed that up a little bit because I know the first trade comes in at 10:01, something like that. So just let's go. And as you can see now, I just no, I don't need to stop that. We are now almost at the 5 well, and we have already here a signal, but it's not yet for us to trade. So I think we start at 7:13. The price action will be at 713. So if you watch here, look at here. So I stopped at Chuck. So this is the first time we could actually take that trade up, and it's here on the Renko BB. I know we still have here red, but we have here on the left hand side plus 11, and we are on the 5 orange line. It's you can take it or you can leave it. I'll just show you what I saw. Okay, so let's say we get in at 713 with the first trade. We take 50 pips because we don't really know how this works. And during the session time, like I said, the color changes 4 times, and we have close to 600 pips. I will show you all these trades, and I hope this video is not too long. Okay, so let's go. Take the first trade here, 713, 50 pips. We need 763. And now we can actually stop that trade. So let's have a look. I speed up whenever I can. Okay. And we can see it comes down a little bit again, but then it goes up. And so Chasran is talking here, I think. I'll let him talk.
With 4+ momentum. No, it probably was up. Okay, judging by what I see on the LTs, but yeah, now Tanisha is using 4 momentum. Understand? Maybe.
Alright, this is me again. So we saw that the price action came up to where we really wanted. I just go quickly back for you to see again. Look, we are at 780, wait. Here, 784, so 784, so that means we had 71 pips. So if you put it on 60, and if you have a look at here, hang on, I just stopped that for a moment. We have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 70, but 60 pips we could take with this one, alright? So I think that was the only trade up until we had the color change again. At 10:09 we have a color change again from green to red. So let's have a look. I speed this kind of thing up a little bit so we don't have to. If you want, you can take another trade here. I just didn't bother because otherwise this would take too long, okay? I'll just show you what I saw. Sure, you could have taken another one, like I just said, but it took me so long to write everything down. You should see my piece of paper here, mamma mia. Anyhow, 10:09 from green to red. Here we go. Just a second. Okay, watch this. 10:09 from green to red. Usually it comes with big bumps. Damn, look at the bumps. -8. Okay, we have also a 5 white here. That means we can take a trade down. And we have a small bounce. We have a small bounce here in a minute. In 48, in about 40 seconds we have a bounce here. And then we can take the first trade down. And that bounce will only be somewhere here in the middle. It will not really go up to the BB, but we have this 5 white with us. So I suppose we have also these combos here with us, and the Renko has really flipped down. So for me this was okay to take that trade. But let's go to 9:48. 15, 21. 30. So it should come in a second. Okay, watch this. Pop. I just stop. Do you see this Renko white here? And we have the 5 white. We have this combo here. This changed. So we don't really have to wait until it comes up here because it doesn't. But we are from the, well. So let's continue to see, okay. This trade gives us, hang on a second, where is it? This trade gives us 121 pips, and that's about the longest trade ever. That takes something like 4 minutes. So let's go. It goes until to the flipped up 5-minute BB band, and we have done also on HA a yellow up, and that's when I stopped this trade. I speed it up a little bit here. Okay.
And then of course that tariff
goes. We started at 6.55 that trade, and it comes down to 5.34, and that is 121 pips. It goes directly to the 5 BB.
Brexit, it doesn't have long left.
Look,
and they are now
Mom is still strong.
Their life.
Now it flickers around a little bit. 38, 538, 537, 35. I saw 34. Anyway, I saw 36, right? Oh, there it is anyway. So we have our 121 pips. So, and from here, from red to green, from green to red, this is actually the only trade I took here because I didn't bother anymore, and I go straight away to the next color change. That's room time 11:12 from red to green. I hope you don't mind me doing this because it's just faster. Okay, so I'm going a little bit. Come a little bit faster. 11:12. Just continue here. 11:02. Now I see if I can put MT on later on when he speaks. Come on, 11:12. Speed. We are still in red. We want this green, from red to green, and that's happening at 11:13 home time. So when it's happening, I will stop 11:12. So now let's just have a look. And what we also noticed then, like also MT said, we do have rule 2 in at that moment. As you can see, rule 2 is here, rule 2 is here, and here we will change at 11:13, and then I just stop quickly that 11:13, 11, yeah, and then we have our first trade again up for 50 pips. Also, here you see, changed a little bit before. Yeah, 11:12. Yeah. Our first trade is 11:13, 11. 11:13 and 9, 10 here. So again here, no waiting for moms, because we do it the equal way. We go in when setup is there, like we are on the BB band here. Here we're not on the blue line, but we're on the BB band here, and yeah, well, green line here. Well, we have our 5 white, but we have also our super yellow red on 1 hour, and we have some LTs coming with us. So this 5 white at the moment, it's a gamble. You take it or you don't take it. I just show you what I did here. This goes for 50 pips. We started 7:38 or 7:36, I think. 7:36 it was. Yeah, 7:36. Yeah, we have to wait until this is gone here, of course. So stopped. It stopped. That's what Eek says all the time. Stop. You have to wait until it gets quiet here. Okay. So the entry was at 7:36 actually, and we go in until 7:86, and that's 50 pips. 7:86. We were already past it. So oh god. So we got our 50 pips. Let me just stop here for a second. Okay, we got our 50 pips. This was our first trade. Now the second trade is coming 2 minutes later at 11:15. Check this out. Okay. Now then, 11:15. I speed up a little bit. 11:15, the second trade, and that gives us 70 pips from 7:40 until 810. So 7:15:02, 11:15:02 is the trade starting. 11:15:02.
Surge up one or two trades based on
11:15:02. I just stop when it's happening. 11:15. Here. So here, because that was very fast really, and we are at 7:40. Can you see? 7:40. Now the white is gone. Well, the white, the other white, that's the old white, is still there. But the other one, which was here, is gone. Now it's just the yellow, and we still have the LTs here. So okay, we have a Renko white. You take it or you leave it. I just show you what I see. Okay. So that's from 7:40 until 810, and that takes 1 minute and 20 seconds. That trade, and they're all like that. All these trades, they are taking very short, because at that day, as you all know, we had a very volatile day. So therefore, it didn't take us long to take some trades. Unfortunately, I was gone already. I wish I would have stayed, but never mind. I will get my stuff on Monday. Okay, just hang on a second yet. Until 16:23. Okay, another 20 seconds and we can stop. We are now at 780 and we go on until 810. These things here should not worry us, like Just One always told us. Okay. 810, yeah, more than 810. You saw it 813. Okay, then. Now, the next trade, the third trade up, is at 1117.
That's what I'm talking about.
1117.10. You can see that these trades are coming in such a speed time,
You know, like
one after the other.
really don't like where we're sitting.
1117.10.
When this happens, you're even
Now,
above.
just have a look. We need to come down again a little bit more. So now, 1117.10. I will stop the video.
You gotta be careful because it's coming.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, we still have this red mom on this side, but we have on the left hand side the plus 11. And Vossi said when this is with us, we can take the trade. So here we are almost at the blue line, and here we are on the Renko with the yellow. And well, this has been gone here, the yellow, super yellow red, but the rest is still there. So, and here we are still in green here. This is still green, that is still green. Anyway, we are pretty high up, but yeah, I just show you what I see. So that trade gives us 124 pips. 124 pips. That trade, 124 pips until 848. Until 848.
So this is
I speed that up a little bit.
Too, because you've got the root so forth. You could have had now because
let's look at this. Yeah, you all were there. I wasn't. It goes until 11, 18, 17. So another 15 seconds. Also here, a very fast trade. 1 minute and 7 seconds. Unbelievable. 17, 6 more seconds.
Same concept on red.
Yeah. 848. So that's 100. How much is that? 124 pips. That one. Okay, that was the third trade. Now comes the fourth trade at 11:20. Another 2 minutes difference until the next trade. Unbelievable. That goes from 685 till 785. Another 100 pips. 11:20. So let's speed that up a little.
Other trade. See, at this point, I continue.
11:20, 30, 36, I think. 11:20 gone.
Because how many times have we seen after?
I think 11:26. Yeah, from 685. So in 685 we have here. Okay, here look at this. I left it on. I didn't stop. So it just continues. Okay, and we go until 785. This time we had Renko yellow, and then the Renko white, and then the yellow came. Wait a second, no, that's not the one. That's the one, yeah. Sorry. So, not this is the one, that is the one. I'm sorry. Okay, continue. So that was 685 when that happened here. All right. So this is the second white after the long down trade.
70.
So it was not the first white to take, it was the second white to take. But if you go it X way, we just go out when it comes against us. Well, that's the way it is. Now that's the fourth trade. Yeah, this trade gives us 100 pips until 785. We are almost there. 782, 85, there we are. I just stopped that here. So that was trade number 4. Now we come to trade number 5, which is at 11:24, 54. 11:24, 22. Okay. So I continue, speed that up a little bit. Okay. 11:24. 23.
Yeah, he
11, 24, 22.
wow.
11, 24, 22.
It'll be a crazy afternoon.
So why didn't I take it here before? Yeah, because somehow I didn't really feel well, because this is getting more narrow and narrow here, the Renko, and I preferred actually to be on the BP band, like MT said. So it takes another 20 seconds before we can take that. 11, 24, 22. Yeah.
Imagine every single country
Come down.
he imposed
There you go, you see.
tariffs on.
You see the Renko here starting
Go to zero.
to go in the other direction.
Cambodia went from 35% to 5%.
21,
That was
22 here. So here I took it just with this Renko candle, because we are on the HABP band with a little wick, as you can see here. And yeah, now we have -8 here already. Here we have -6. So this is trade number 5, and that's actually the last trade to take up at this position, because everything seems to coming down. But let's have a look at that trade. This trade gives us 695, from 695, as you can see, yeah, here. Okay, yeah, 695 until 755, 60 pips. So the last trade up gives us 60 pips. Let's do it. And that takes only 30 seconds until 11:24:54.
You know?
60 pips in 30 seconds. Hallelujah.
Well, why are you hurting me?
Let's run a little bit. Let's see if there's anyone talking.
Why are you hurting me?
Oh, MT.
You know, for how long, boss, can I give you $10 and you give me 5 back? Okay, I'll do it.
Alright, I put him back in a minute. Now you saw 54. Now we have, I just stopped that for a moment. Sorry. Now you can see here we have 2 yellows here. And we have wicks everywhere wicks here. We are on the 1 hour orange line. So here we stopped that trade, and that was the last up trade. And now in about 2 minutes time, the next color change will happen from green to red at 11:26:34, and I put the voice of MT on. Okay. So just a second. Oh, hang on a second. And then we have also 1 trade down, and then I stopped.
Well, see, what kind of friend are you? I give you 5, I give you 10, you give me 5. I give you 10, you give me 5. You give me 10. Give me 5. And after a while, you get tired and say, look, man, we'll reverse this. Now you give me 10 and I'll give you 5. So that's what it is, guys. Alright? The white is also an indicator to stop your candles. I think there was another trade up after this smackdown. But basically, when you have
so this is what MT said. The whites also is an indicator to stop your trades in that direction where you went before. And now we have 1 down trade here, which I checked up at 11:27, and that gives us another 53 pips. And then I stopped the whole lot, and then we stop also this video because it's long enough now. It's almost 30 minutes now. So 11:27:14. Look at the time. 11:27:14. Speed up a little bit, and then we can take the trade down.
Guys, this is my second dose.
We see where from.
Ivermectin with all the other
10,
stuff.
11, 12, 13, 14 chuck. So actually, look, this is still on here, but we are on the BB band, and everything is down. Everything is really down. We have here our 5 white, rule 2, as you can say, well, you know, it's below 5 OL, it's below 15 OL. You can argue what you want to do here. I just show you the trade. It goes from 495 till 442, which is 53 pips, and that whole thing takes 45 seconds or something like that. Its trade is finished at 11:28. 11:28.11. So that's pretty fast, as you can see, and that's getting narrow and narrow here, the Renko, and then we have an up Renko, a flip up BB band. So this is now going up and down, and you know, I stopped it here because that's otherwise would be too long. 9, 10, 11. So I stopped it here at 442. We started at 495, which is another 53 pips. So like I said in the beginning, we had four times changes here of the color change, of the HA color candle change. It changed 4 times from red to green. There we had a trade done from green to red. We had a trade done from red to green again. Then we had 5 trades in that time, and now from green to red again. In the end, we had 1 trade down. Altogether, 7 trades, give us 578 pips. That's all I saw so far, and I think it's worthwhile really to try. But what I also do like is very much Tanisha's way of trading, and definitely, of course, X's way of trading. And with all the knowledge we got from Jasran, we should really manage easily. This is it from me. I see you on Monday, and I say over and out.